Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with a trumpet for my people. Today is December 7th, 2019, and today is the anniversary of Pearl Harbor from 1941. It was between December 7th and December 11th in 1941 that the United States was drawn into World War II. That is pretty interesting information considering all that is happening right now in our world, and especially over the last 3 days, what has been taking place at our naval bases. We had a shooting 2 days ago at Pearl Harbor, and then over the last 2 days, we've had a shooting at the Pensacola naval base in Florida. Over the last few days also, they began the impeachment process of Donald Trump, and then the news came out that the House decided to vote for the division of Jerusalem. Okay, huge events that are taking place one after the other. But what I want to do right now is I want to connect the shooting that took place in Pensacola, Florida, and I want to connect some dots that I see are so obvious and clear that I just want to bring this to your attention, where we are, what is happening right now, okay? The shooting that took place at Pensacola was done by a Saudi national, okay? He was in Florida taking aviation classes, and he shot 11 people. Okay, this looks like a redo of 9/11 because the 9/11 was done by Saudi nationals. Some of those were known to be in aviation classes in Florida, and the event took place on 9/11. So right here we have Saudi nationals, aviation classes, 11 people shot, okay? And if we look back at the story of the events around 9/11, this report came out September 14th, 2001, 3 days after the 9/11 attacks. Florida flight schools may have trained hijackers. We know that the hijackers were Saudi nationals. They were being trained in Florida at flight school, aviation classes in Florida. And it was 9/11. I mean, this looks exactly like the story that comes out right now in Florida. The Pensacola naval station being shot up by Saudi national who was taking aviation classes, and he shoots 11 people. Okay, the whole scenario is connected. Another way it's connected, here, look at the number of days from the day of this report that comes out on December 6th. From 9/11, September 11th, 2001 to December 6th, 2019, 6,660 days. It's the first day of the next 10 days that are going to be connected to 666 from 9/11, okay? We've got, starting on December 6th, it's 6,660 days. December 7th is 6,661, and we can go all the way up to December 15th, and it will be 6,669. It won't be until December 16th that it will be 6,670, okay? So we've got a 10-day window that connects 9/11 to 666. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Okay, if we look at December 12th, we'll see that December 12th is 6,666 days. But I wanted you to look at what happened when Barack Obama was elected on November 4th, 2008. The next day in Illinois, on November 5th, 2008, the day following Barack Obama's election, the lottery picks came up In Illinois, 666, the first 3 pick was 666, the next 4 pick was 7779. So the Chicago lottery pulled the numbers out of the hat in order: 666, 777, 9. 666 stands for Antichrist, 777 stands for perfect completion, and 9 stands for judgment. So if we look at the 4 numbers, the 4 first numbers, 6667, we'll see that December 13th, Friday the 13th, fulfills 6667 days from 9/11. So we're at December 12th is 6666, December 13th is 6667. Now, I want to remind you that December 13th on the Hebrew calendar is Kislev 15. It's the day in history that the Greeks set up the abomination of desolation in the temple under Antiochus Epiphanes. 167 BC, the abomination of desolation, Kislev 15, coincides this year with Friday the 13th, the abomination of desolation. When you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet standing in the holy place, whoever reads, let him understand. Matthew 24:15. So we have events that are happening right now, starting on December 4th with the beginning of the Donald Trump impeachment process. We had the shooting at Pearl Harbor. We had the United States House voting to divide Jerusalem. We had a shooting at Pensacola, which connects us to 9/11 by 6,660 days. Saudi nationals getting trained in America, shooting 11 people. It's the sign of another 9/11 that is coming. Okay? Biblically speaking, we are in the time of the return of Jesus Christ. All of these things are happening. They would love, the New World Order would love to be able to just start what they want to start. They want to start World War III. They are trying to start World War III. As it says in 2 Thessalonians 2, starting in verse 6, now ye know that what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. The New World Order, they're chomping at the bit to be able to start World War III, to be able to nuke cities and countries, to be able to do their final plans to take over the world, but they are not allowed to do that yet. The major events have been withheld. The major events have been put on hold. The major volcanic eruptions have been put on hold. The major earthquakes have been put on hold. The restrainer will be taken out of the way. The people of God will be rescued. The escape of the people of God will come, and then the restrainer will be taken out of the way, and the major events will begin. The major events, the wrath of God, the great tribulation, will not begin until the people of God are taken out of the way. And so right now we are at this time where they are preparing. They are ready. They know what is happening. They know where they are. Do you think they do not know that the shooting in Pensacola takes place 6,660 days after 9/11, and the whole scenario looks exactly the same? A Saudi national at flight school in Florida shooting 11 people. Come on, guys. I mean, this is so obvious. So we just need to understand the time that we are living in. As I shared with you the other day, starting on December 4th, in the beginning of the Trump impeachment process, within 1 week, we've got all of these signs, okay? All of these signs. Tomorrow is Comet Borisov. That is a sign in the heavens, that an omen of bad things that are coming upon the earth. Comets are omens, okay? There's no coincidence that Comet Borisov is coming to its Perihelion event tomorrow, December 8th. December 11th is the deadline on the Israel election process at midnight. Then we have December 12th, 6,666 days from 9/11. The 70 years of Israel's government when they moved their government to Jerusalem. December 13th, 1949. 70 years on Enoch's calendar from Israel's first cabinet. On the 71st birthday of Israel, from Israel's first cabinet. March 10th, 1949. 71 years to the day on a 364 year on the Enoch calendar. On the Enoch calendar, Kislev 24 is December 12th, the day that God will shake the heavens and the earth, according to Haggai chapter 2. It's a full moon on December 12th. It's the appointed day, according to Proverbs 7 and Psalm 81. It's also the day for the Brexit election, which may be our exit. Brexit exit. December 13th is Friday the 13th, and it's the day of the abomination. Jesus said, when you see the abomination of desolation, according to the prophet Daniel. Okay? So we're trying to connect all the signs to all the different calendars to understand biblically where we are, and then we watch the news. And a shooting in Pensacola by a Saudi national at flight classes in Florida, 6,660 days from 9/11. Okay, these are the signs of his coming. So I pray everyone is ready. I pray everyone is seeing where we are. I pray you are blessed. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.